Hey guys, this is Vince on Mudflood Mystery North, and it is February 15th, 2019. And I just thought I'd go through a little collection, little album I have in my photos of the sky. These are all taken in the Toronto, Ontario, Canada area, and they were all taken by me. So just some really cool, some cool moments in the sky and some unexplained phenomena that I would say. I feel like I've been seeing this way more often. I've been seeing rings around the sun. I know this is kind of a hot topic in the summer, and a lot of the time I was seeing this stuff. That's you know, I don't think this was, but when I started seeing like more stuff, I think it was around summer. But anyways, so you see how it has this like little bit of a rainbowy kind of tint in this one spot. It might show more in some other pictures I have of this, but it was almost as if the sun was like vaporizing the clouds right away or something. But not vaporizing. I mean, they were probably ice, but this almost, it was like it was moving, and it felt like it almost looked like it was kind of a wispy, like Northern Lights kind of wispiness in the sky, where you're like, what, you know, where it's like you can just sort of see the light bending in the sort of heat wave or whatever, or the mist wave or whatever it is. Anyways, it looked strange to me. Um, let's just see. I think I have more of the same sky. Yeah, see here, you kind of even get a sense of it. You see how it's kind of curling? This was actually sort of moving that way. Pretty slowly, but anyways, I don't know if any of you have seen anything like that. Um, let's see. So you can see a little bit of this little rainbow thing. I was on a bus, that's why you're getting the reflection. This you can see is like more of, it was actually a ring, like a halo around it. Look, it almost looks like there's two halos, like one here and one here, which I think is pretty cool, and I don't always see that, or at least I haven't always seen that. I have seen this more and more. Another one there. And I guess, are they called coronas? I watch Mr. MMBBB, or I don't know if any of you guys watch him, but he's really awesome with his Skywatch and just watching phenomena and stuff. Okay, so it looks like I took a lot of pictures of this, which, interesting enough. Right, and just as we went along on the bus, there you can see like a full spot of it over here. It's just a bit strange. Like I get rainbows and stuff, but this is like just a spot in the sky. I don't know. Is this really common? Is this something people see all the time? I don't know. Let me know. Um, or is it something that's starting to happen more recently, more often? Um, okay, so I'm going to get off of this. So let's see. I don't always know exactly what I'm looking at. And this is kind of rounded, and it was just this lone cloud. It's not too spectacular, but it's a bit swirly and rounded. There's a plane right with it there. Somehow I got a plane in the shot. Um, this was a night. I wonder if I have the video. This was a night where some strange smoke came up from the. Sorry, I'll go back. I'll get to that one in just a sec. Some strange smoke started coming up from the city, but I guess it doesn't show them. Now here's one of the strangest pictures, one of the strangest phenomena I've seen above us. This day was wild with the way the clouds look. It's like they were sculpted. They have like a roundish sort of shape. It's like a bulge, and it's like a planet or something. Here, this one's even better. Like, look at the. I couldn't believe it when I was looking at this thing in the sky. These wavy wisps, these lines. It's like fur almost, but it kind of like looked like the round bit of a planet with like a moon in front. It was like some kind of weird imprint, or like I don't even know, a negative of something. Anyways, I mean, or just wispy clouds. But man, what a sight. Okay, I don't know if I can. This is just a piece of sky, I guess. Let's see. I should be able to rotate it. Rotate. There we are. Shift R. That makes sense. Ooh. Shift R. Shift R. So yeah, there's just sometimes where I see like lines perpendicular lines, like if it was airflow, like I don't know what happens there. You see how there's two sets of lines? It looked a bit ominous up there too. It's such a gray, cloudy day. Um, it's just like, it's kind of, there's like a bulk, there's like a shape. There's something there. I don't know if you guys see it too. There it is when I'm looking at it, like in the skyline. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like everything's going along in a certain way, and then there's this definite, like, texture change here. Maybe it's airflow. I don't know enough about clouds. I don't know if anybody knows enough about clouds. Like, I don't know what we actually know. Now, this was strange. I saw some, like, I do have a video of this, but I saw some flights, like, in a certain week or two. I kept seeing flights that looked like they were taking pretty strange routes. Like, I usually see, like, we're close enough to the airport. We're not, but we're far enough downtown Toronto to Pearson International Airport. It's kind of like planes definitely get to they get to their trajectory right before they get to downtown. They're usually like, they know the direction they're going in. And this was like above my house, and more than a few times in those couple of weeks, I would look up and see these jets like doing these steep arcing turns way up high, like they've already reached altitude, and then they're just like right over us. And if it was a common sort of flight pattern, I feel like I would have noticed this kind of weird crisscross. And I don't know why. I usually see straight lines crisscrossing, and I've always, for whatever reason, here's some more. For whatever reason, and look, like here, for example, you can almost see the faint lines of two straight crisscrossing ones. But anyways, I saw a few of these in a matter of a few weeks, and I was like, what are you doing? And are you guys trying to, like, do a U-turn in the sky? Anyways. Okay, this is just like cotton candy up there. I kind of, I zoomed in, so I just got the clouds in the frame. Probably should have tried to take one that had a little, had more of the sky in it. But just, that's the sun stuffed in a bunch of cotton balls. That's what it looks like. But I love that picture. Just a nice sunset. You don't need to go to Mudflood Mystery North to see that. Okay. Do you see what I see? What the hell does this? That is a definite straight lines going through puffy clouds. When I took the picture, I was like, yeah, it's kind of interesting, but then I started staring at it after I took the picture, and I thought, what is that doing? Like, I don't know, like other ways that I can put, can I put filters on it here, guys? Can I do weird stuff to it? So, like, Mr. MMB, he does, like, crazy, let's see, okay. Like, I don't think that's sunbeam, because the sun's kind of here, and it's kind of coming down like this, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, there you go. Unmistakable, man. What is that big, long, straight, set of parallel lines in the sky? Here's the original. That's what I'm looking at when I'm looking up at the sky. Anyways, strange. Nice view of my city, my fair city. Come to Toronto, man. It's a beautiful, safe city. Don't believe what you've heard in the news. Okay, this is just a hokey, like, doesn't that kind of look like an angel or some other winged thing? I don't know, maybe an angel with a big Elmer Fudd head, possibly, or with a goatee and, like, my hair, well, when I grow it. Anyways, just a little, feast for the eyes there. I'll pull that up so you guys can I zoom it in. No, I gotta get out of effects, right? You guys get to watch me learn how to do my stuff here. Okay, whatever, done. Can I leave this? I want to leave this now and just go back to normal. Alright, here we go. Okay, guys, how many of you have seen a right angle, or this is slightly less than a right angle, but how many of you guys seen square clouds? I mean, really? I have. More than this one. But this one I actually managed to capture. Square as square. I do not do Photoshop, guys. First of all, if you want to see my Photoshop abilities, go look at my music. Check out what I do. All my own album covers, and they are pretty bad and cheesy. Because I don't do Photoshop too goods. But, even if I did, like, these wires would be a pain in the butt. So, what I'm saying is, that's a square cloud, man. So I'm just checking my OBS. Square cloud, man. Squared right off to a point. Kept snapping pictures. I was just, because I'd seen them. Look, I probably even have a video for you. Looks like it's trying to load up the video. Then you'll know it's not fake. But anyways, I'm just wondering if any of you have actually seen a cloud like that. Square clouds. And like, if you have, has it happened in the last few years and never at another time in your life? Because that's, that's what I find amazing. Phenomena, sure, but like, I mean, when it's never happened and then suddenly new types of phenomena start happening. Some more coronas with a plane in it. Huh. Okay, this looks crazy, but it's not. What it is it's spotlights. It's just spotlights, guys. But it was a super foggy, misty night, and the way I do have a video of this too. But like, just goes to show you what it could look like in a night sky should somebody want to, I don't know, like fake something or make things look a certain way. When you have this misty cover, the light, it just picks up in all the mist, so it's like they're kind of like orbs, and they were flying them they were flying all these little, or I say flying, but they were pointing these spotlights in a way and had these patterns that made them hover and stop and then zip quick to the right and left and split all apart and go different ways. Like, it looked like little UFOs. And even though, because I know on non-misty nights, I still know those spotlights, I've seen them on the clouds, but just the way the atmosphere was that night, it really made them look strange. And I'm not saying, that's what UFOs are. I'm just saying it's amazing how, like, even though I knew that there was, that what they were, it was still ominous watching them because they were just zipping around. I think that's another squarish looking cloud, or square something in the clouds. I can't quite see, but do you see that? I remember I couldn't quite get to there to see, but I'm still seeing this crazy line here. But it's through the trees, so it doesn't really do too much. Computer's getting hot. Alright guys, just a couple more. Some strange puffs and stuff. That one was just, it's a beaver with no tail. This was weird because it seemed like it had this rounded indent in it here, like around the house. Just more coronas, really. I'm pretty sure that's what they call them, but beautiful. I don't know if you guys have seen an increase in these. I just feel like the sun is just doing crazy stuff to the clouds. Stuff it hasn't done in the past. Again, I don't know, this might be a stretch here, guys, but it almost looks like to me like there could be somewhere, well, not really, no, looks like some lines up there, but I don't think so. I think I'm stretching it. That's one thing, you don't want to, you don't want to go off on a crazy train. Anyways, another one of these like long cigar-shaped clouds. I just seen some like really good cigar-shaped clouds, so on YouTube that day or recently, and I think I was kind of susceptible. Again, with this, just sort of strange textures, and just, it's the perpendicular lines. It's the swoosh this way, and then these, like, waves going over it. Again, cloud experts, please enlighten me. Maybe I just started looking up more. I've always felt like I watched the sky a lot. I've always felt like a bit of a sky watcher. Anyways, guys, that is just a quick zip through my personal photos of the skies above Toronto, I believe, mud-flooded, very historic Toronto. Little side about, yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. It's about my city. The skies are awesome, and I'm sure they're as awesome as the skies where you are. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time on Mud Flood Mystery North. Subscribe and like and share if you think someone might actually glean something or enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.